hello. Yes, Universe Sandbox, one of my favorite games. Truly one of the games ever made. It also kills my computer every time I try to use it. So, without any further ado, let's just start making stuff. Universe Sandbox is a beautiful game because you can just have shit like this. You know, as you do. I don't remember what the star was, but it looks different. Anyways, oh yeah, I know exactly what I want to do. Yeah, it starts to go down the FPS on it, but here's the thing: I have some saved preset options, including okay. Now I know that this doesn't look like much. It's Pluto, right? Everyone knows Pluto. Why is Pluto like so size sensitive? Okay, here it is. This is Pluto, right? Found closet. It just disintegrates. Right? Okay. Now let's see. Let's go as slow as physically possible. Okay. Yes, there you go. Now you'll see the power of this specific Pluto. I made him in an older version. What? Okay, that's a lot of data that I don't understand. Why does Pluto keep like disappearing? Okay. Double click on Pluto and zoom in. It immediately disappears because here's the thing, here's the kicker. I made so that this Pluto in particular spins to an ungodly degree. Let's start a new simulation. It spins like an insurmountable time. And I made him in an older version, which means, oh yeah, I also have stuff like this. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, let's see if the different Pluto can survive. Oh no, it cannot. Okay. Okay, let's just zoom out. Okay. Okay, what? It doesn't even exist anymore. Let's just pops up and then dies. Is that what happened? Like it just. Yeah, okay, pause it. There. Now I want to see what happens. You guys need to understand this. I refuse to let this go down in history unnoticed. If you take like a big planet, okay. Jupiter. Okay. Big Jupiter, I want it still. Big Jupiter. There you go. Now if you make them like kind of touch. Okay, there you go. Okay, it freezes every time I put anything in there. Shoot. Okay, now if we go here, Pluto's already looking big, right? And I want to reduce this to the lowest possible value. Yeah. I want microseconds per second. I want it to be 0. Immediately. This is weird. Okay, let's see. overview. Yeah, average temperature, speed, rotational speed. Very, very slow, I guess. Oh no, it's very fast. Okay, yeah. This one, it speeds up, essentially. Because in past versions, you could get momentum to transfer between bodies. Like if you made a very spinny object collide with a not so spinny object, it would actually just end it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh yeah, now it's going. Now you'll see what I mean. It's going extremely slow, but it already catapulted off. Okay, let's see if Jupiter survives. Yep, it's just like we're going super slow, and Jupiter is already moving this fast. I don't even want to know what happens. Okay, we're like microseconds per second, and Jupiter is just flying, man. Okay, let's do what I also did. Because I have an object called literally Pluto Stopper, which is an object I made just for the sake of stopping, well, stopping Pluto. Like, yeah, you can see the battle scars. You can also see like Jupiter's not gonna be back anytime soon. But if we take the Pluto squared a lot, and like put it like, yeah, like I feel like we can put more of them since he was made to handle them. You know? Now we have to slow this down way again. And yep, you can see that this guy takes it like a champ. Although I don't know what happens like the future. I mean, we are. I want this to be automatic. Yeah, we're like 4 seconds, and the planets are like this much apart. Oh, great. And I want to see what other kind of stupid stuff I can come up with. Because I have a lot of these weird shit that I used to do in past times. Random rock particle, random asteroid. Oh, I want to do something really quickly. Okay, so here's a gig. Jupiter's a big boy. Right, so we put Jupiter in here. Now I take, okay, we put it in binary, but without balance motion. So I take something less big. Like let's say this. Okay. We'd have to take it like kind of far away for it to work. I just really like doing these. Okay, I put there. As you can imagine, the two are gonna start, dancing. You can see right there, they're like Jupiter's getting kind of moved along. But that's not all, okay? We go to here. We give this guy a moon. I think everyone that ever played Universe Sandbox has ever tried to do this. Give this guy a moon. It's a big one, actually. And again, in binary. Okay. We put it like right here. Okay, good. Now let's see what happens. As you can see, the moon itself is looking great, actually. Yeah, like the moon's looking actually pretty nice. It's even falling down in temperature, and it collapses into the planet. Okay, we'll need to do something else then. Mercury. Why not? Mercury's kind of moon, right? It's moony. Mercury's moony enough. Okay, we take that, and then we give this guy. Since this guy is a moon already, we give Mercury a small moon, and we give that small moon an asteroid as a moon. And then just like slow down time. We feel like that's enough. Okay, pause. Yeah, I want to check on this. Because this is like where all the fun happens. Yeah. Okay. So far immediately, one of them got annihilated, and the other two are like dancing around the bigger one instead of themselves. Let's see what happens next. Okay, I want to see if like it can disturb the orbit enough for them to crash or something, but it seems like not. Yeah, it seems like Mercury just was a douche and decided to force an asteroid to crash into himself. Yeah, Jupiter really messes up the entire like gravitational little ball that they have going on. Because in order to orbit, orbits need to be stable, and sadly they do not. It's not being provided that. Let's check orbits. Like we have surprisingly, it's not that untampered with. It's a close orbit, I'll give that. But Mercury surprisingly keeping up strong, keeping up the name, and just spinning around like a nice boy. They're very nice, very nice. Congrats. But how can we throw some chaos in there? Kepler 10b, how big are you? You're not that big. Okay, so if you like, I feel like we can like go to orbit. Okay, so I think if we put like right here. Okay. We take like something like planet 9. We put it like all the way over here. Right? Take like, I don't know, car or something. Okay. Jupiter is supposedly the bigger body, right? So if like luckily, yeah, still Jupiter. Now to see what happens. I feel like everyone has done this before. They're like just, oh yeah, they're pulling each other's orbits like now, like moving each other around. This is gonna be great. At least Mercury is like keeping himself in place. That's actually like fully lunatic. I like to do this a lot. Like just with his face, yeah, just add stuff. But why did you throw? So just like throw random moves everywhere. No idea what I just did. Oh, I just randomly got a move to be selected. Okay, now I want to see what happens. Like, I want to see if the moves will redeem themselves. Like, actually. Oh, yeah, no. I don't think they will. I feel like they'll like just all cruise by. Maybe they'll. Oh, yeah, they're smashing into each other, alright. And they're just like, oh yeah, their orbits are not in a great place if I do say so myself. They made Jupiter speed. Maybe that's fun. But yeah, Kepler has like a superior music. The music's glorious. You can see the moves like just trying their best. Music's getting too loud this one. Please. Music's way too loud, man. It's like astronomically loud. I mean, it makes sense. It's a game about astronomy. Sorry I had to silence it. It's just that when you're trying to record and you have a game with loud music, it just does not fly. Okay, let's see what else we can put there. Like, let's put all the planets with atmospheres and just have them fight tug of war. Ooh, what are you, my friend? I feel like you deserve like way over here. Yeah, put that there. Oh, small magnetic cloud. What Is this like a super big thing? I feel like it is. I feel like I just stopped my whole experience. But just, what? How big is this thing? Yeah, I don't want to touch that. Okay, let's just stop. New simulation. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Oh, no, I don't want to autosave. Just forget about it completely. Okay, stop. Try that again. We'll try that again. This time let's start with a random brown dwarf. Like, let's start with something like wolf. Yeah, you were like slightly bigger than Jupiter. Let's have you in there. Okay, let's see if this has any habitable zones. Oh, it surprisingly does. Okay, perfect. Let's just try and like see if we can do shit go crazy. Because let's be honest, Universe Sandbox is all about just being very jerkish. Okay, Saturn's there. Oh, sorry, Jupiter's there. No, Saturn. Because why not? 51 pack B. No idea what you are, but you're welcome. Io, good friend. Io. Mecha. What kind of name is that? But I don't know. Maybe give us something. And a random exoplanet. Of course, it had to be a Kepler. What another random exoplanet. Okay, let's see what happens now. They all seem to be mostly. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's see what our orbits look like. Orbits are always fun to look at because they zigzag all over the place. Now, for now, I don't believe nothing will happen because they're like mostly kept all together. But as you'll quickly see with Io, who got deleted, we have 2 Ios. That was curious. But as you can clearly see, like everything now will just start going insane. We'll have to lock. I'll just get rid of this. I don't need it. Okay. Now Jupiter and Io moons. They're like orbiting slowly around us, and they're like mostly in sync, I believe. They like eventually meet up, but all the others seem to be keeping the same orbits. They're like cruising by a lot. But I believe this is subjective to change because I intentionally put them very close to each other. So you can see like 51 Peg B and Kepler. Kepler's like catching up to speed and everything. Io and Jupiter as well. They're like, yep, they just, whoa. Are they gonna crash? No, but, ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah, Io's orbit is gonna suffer a lot through this experiment alone. Let's put Uranus in there. Like a little taste. And Giselle something. And Planet 9. And just like way over there. I'll put like, yeah, like have the moon or Planet 9. Planet 9 won the moon from Earth in a bet. I want to see what happens now, so I'll just like slightly speed up. And we're now in hours, so this is like happening in a period of hours, and yet the orbits are changing this dramatically. What happened to 51 Peg B orbit? Oh fuck. Yeah, Jupiter's orbit's mostly the same because he's the one bossing around mostly. Yeah, he's keeping everything in charge. Jupiter's orbit's kind of the same still, but everything else is, oh boy, it's a mess. It's a mess and a half. Yeah, Kepler is like barely avoiding actual doom, and the moon and Planet 9 sadly divorced. The moon came on to pursue a solo orbit. Ooh, that's gonna slingshot out of her universe, isn't it? Oh, well, I'm curious. Yeah, Jupiter's like chilling because he knows that no one can beat his gravitational attraction. Yeah, every time Jupiter does an orbit, shit goes wild. Simple as that. Ooh, it's starting to hurt because like you can see everything going poorly in a couple minutes. We're like in hours per second, and yet this much chaos is happening. Yeah, Io is burning up. Jupiter has forced her into such a close orbit that she is like actually just touching the star at this point. I don't even know if Io's like alive. What? How hard is Io? I believe she's losing mass. No, surprisingly, she's still at the same mass. Oh yeah, but she just got yanked out. Okay, here's the rules. If you get yanked out of the solar system, ooh, you're dead. Okay, what happened to 51 Pack B? What planet is this? I don't know. I think we'll never know. I think it is the moon. Well, what happened to the moon? Why is it? Oh yeah, it's the moon. Since the moon got jacked out. Okay, now we'll get to the real crazy part. Because we can add other stars, and I think everyone knows what's going to happen. We're gonna add the other one in orbits, like it needs to be kind of close so they can affect each other. Okay, there. Now we take some planets. You know, we'll give them their own Jupiter. Like right about here. We give them their own Jupiter. And then random acts of, we'll give them all gas giants. Gas giants are cool because they like vary. They can surprise us a lot. And just to assure it's one random rocky planet. Right about here. And now we home, so you know we can focus on the big stars. Then we just let go, and as you can see, immediately an orbit's formed. And you can see pretty clearly. You'll see now, you'll see in a minute, as the orbits of the planet start to change. You know what? For the sake of this whole video, I'll better up my actual, yeah, the screen resolution will higher that up a bit. Well, I think like we can higher up a bit more, right? Like that. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, right about there. I feel like this is nicer, isn't it? Yep, nicer. There it goes this. Now we're good to go back to our game. Now this planet's more distant than this one. I intended it to be that way, don't worry. Because when the flybys occur, we're gonna witness a lot of chaos. I'm gonna speed up slightly. And as you can see, this star is way too much influenced by the planets that orbit her. But this one's like keeping firm. It's like, no, I'm not moving. So I believe that between the battle of wits, this one will come out on top. And though, yeah, the orbit's oscillating a lot. Jesus. This is an actually very indecisive planet. They cannot decide if they want to go, stay, or what. They just like zoom around. Oh, yeah, that orbit right there, it's really shaky. Like, actually just really unstable. Let's check on our good old pals over here, shall we? Let's like check on that, see what's going. Jupiter, my friend, how are you doing? Oh yeah, I believe Jupiter's like, yeah, Jupiter's like slowly burning up because it keeps not pulling itself out of the zone. You know what? I'll help it. Jupiter's a good friend. He causes a lot of chaos for me, so help him. There you go. There you go, Jupiter. Now you have a elliptical orbit, and you're losing temperature, and you capture another planet. Yeah, there you go. Now it's losing temperature, so we won't have to worry about it again. And oh boy, that's, oh yeah, planet 9, I believe. Yeah, planet 9 go checked out, so he's no more. This guy, he got ejected. He got ejected, guys. Funny Among Us joke. And I believe, yep, we're closing in for the first complete orbit, I believe. As you can see, simply making Jupiter spin around a bit slower had significant changes. As you know, it oscillates way less now. I believe have like a more, oh yeah, have a more concise orbit. But now it's time for the truth, because those circles are getting way less round. Ooh. Yeah, if we start seeing, oh yeah, they're closing in because they're like changing orbital parent or something. Oh, it's like seeing a star divorce. Ooh, star divorce. That's something that I never thought I'd make a joke about. Star divorce. Okay. Now a lot of stuff has got ejected, but now we see the first flyby and see the chaos it does. So we'll see what happens if we speed up a bit more. Yeah, like that. So yeah. Oh, cannot go after. We cannot like. Ooh, the simulation speed. Okay, so we'll have to kill all the planets that are not orbiting around anymore. Yeah, you guys, you as well. 51 pack B. You did your job well. Surprisingly, Jupiter survived. I considered like how massive Jupiter was, he would be the one to be fine, but no. But yeah, oh yeah, he would be the one to be ejected. But no, apparently Jupiter so massive. Okay, let's check on these. What's happening now? Uranus is orbiting. Oh yeah, Uranus is getting cooked. Yeah, Uranus is getting really dangerously close. You can see, you can tell. What happened to the other Jupiter? It just crashed or something? And yeah, this Uranus, like, ooh, yeah, it's that guy's fucking, his orbit though, it's a perfect circle. Just, I feel like that's not exactly what you'd want, because he's heating up. If I feel like with speed up time, well, we can't. That's terrible. My computer cannot handle it. But yeah, it's like cooking him slowly. And it seems like every time He just keeps lowering his orbit for some reason, like fucking hates Uranus, and it keeps lowering its orbit until it burns. Terrible friend. You're a terrible friend, you little prick. It also seems that this planet's the one that's bossing around every single other planet. Carrot got borrowed by Wolf. And who's this? Yeah, this is another Kepler. Keplers are like a weird variety of planets within Universe Sandbox. They're the most boring ones, where they just completely go crazy. Yeah, beggars cannot be choosers. So these guys are like just gonna stick around and roll. Okay. Uranus gonna be fine. I think he's a good pal. He'll be fine. Now what we want to see is like who... Ooh, yeah, that was almost... Yeah, now the orbits are getting oscillating. I think it's because of Jupiter, if I'm perfectly fair. Are you because of Jupiter? Oh no, yeah, it's definitively because of this guy over here. Yeah, this guy. It's like, oh yeah, Kepler and the other ones, I believe they're go-unders. Let's just see. Maybe they can make a return. Wait, this guy made a return. This guy's back. And Card's back as well. This is good news, I guess. Yeah, it's like good news and everything. I believe we lost someone, like their planet's rotating in the other direction, so I don't know what that's about. Ooh, and yet Kepler got a bigger orbit. This guy's gonna watch in the distance as everything burns. This is what my theory is. Surprisingly, some stuff seems to be round. And Jupiter over here, the main person that seems to be kind of responsible for changing everything around him, seems to be losing its grip. Yeah, he's not the one bossing around this orbit. It's something... Oh yeah, Card, before you run away, delete. Yeah, I think this is fair, right? Oh yeah, what's happening with Wolf over here? Let's see. Yeah, Uranus is still getting cooked. What temperature is it there? Oh, just minus 30 now. Oh yeah, it's not good for Uranus. He's like used to the cold, so I believe his components don't mix well with extreme heat. Though a lot of stuff seems to be getting lost, except Uranus. Uranus kind of found his little happy place over here. And as you can clearly see, whenever this planet does a drive-by, he just absolutely nukes the orbit of the star. Yeah, it's not looking good. Uranus again seems to be kind of walled in because he was one of the farther away planets. So I feel like in the exchange. Oh yeah, you're 3.22 Jupiters. Oh yeah. Yeah, Jupiter's not gonna have a lot of power over you, are you? Yeah, he seems to be bossing around the main system as a planet. Ooh, Jupiter killed someone though. Maybe we'll see Jupiter gearing up in the next episode to like kick this guy's ass. Oh, I do not like this. Oh, I do not like this at all. It's like closing in and cruising by. I want to see what happens though. Like one last route, and then we'll close it because Universe Sandbox is one of those games. You can never be super sure of what happens, but also can be like super boring. But I think for now I have content, so we'll just let this one last drive-by, and we'll see what happens. Okay, orbits are changing as expected. someone's gonna get ejected eventually. This guy not here, not having a fun time. Jupiter almost got stolen. Oh yeah. Every time Jupiter almost gets stolen, their orbits almost meet. But I feel like we have enough proof that the system is mostly stable. Considering this guy hasn't lost his orbit yet, I feel like we'll call that a victory. Thanks everyone for watching. Goodbye.